Welcome back to the channel, guys. Easy Crypto here again for another market update, guys. So where are we in this current market, and when will altcoin season begin to start? Because that is realistically the point of where the market goes crazy, and that's where the big money is going to be made, guys. Now it feels like a lifetime, to be perfectly honest, since we had an altcoin season. We made phenomenal gains, guys. It does feel like a lifetime already, but we're still very early. In my personal opinion, we're still very early. So realistically, how long is it going to take before we hit altcoin season? So that's what I'm going to bring to you today in this video. My personal thoughts on when this is actually going to happen, and then a couple of projects as well which I am looking into buying, guys. So let's get into the video. Let's start the video now. So let's look at the chart, and if you haven't already, please come and have a look at the Bitcoin market dominance, because this is really going to allow us to kind of see where we are in the market. There's a couple of indicators which I like to follow. You guys know which ones I like to follow. Market dominance is one of those, guys. And realistically, the only way we're going to see an alt run happening is if we see the Bitcoin dominance come down in price, guys. Currently, where are we in the market? 57% Bitcoin dominance. I drew this chart probably about a few months ago, 2-3 months ago. My kind of theory was that we would hit around, I've drawn two lines here, as you can see, it would hit between the 57 and the 61% of Bitcoin dominance before we'd see a massive drop off. So what I'm kind of looking for, guys, just to show you, is I think what will happen is we'll kind of continue up here. We might go all the way up to the 61 or just above, and then we'll see a massive downtrend all the way down like that. That's personally what I think is going to happen. I drew this a few months ago. I still have conviction in this, so I reckon we'll hit around 61 to 64%, and then we'll see a huge drop down, and that is when we're going to get altcoin season, guys. So we're not there yet. We've still got a few more months, in my personal opinion, of consolidation for Bitcoin and even increase in Bitcoin market dominance. And I probably would think if we get to around the 61 to 64%, that Bitcoin will be around $100,000. From those points, we'll see Bitcoin dominance drop down, and we'll have a huge alt season, guys. So please don't get footed out of your bags. I just wanted to bring you that because that is personally what I think is going to happen in this market, and when we're going to see an altcoin season, guys. So come and check out Bitcoin market dominance. Mark these levels if you want to do your own analysis, but that's personally my opinion when we're going to see an altcoin season, and I don't think we've had one yet. And just to add some conviction to that as well, this is MVRV, and you guys know I love talking about MVRV because it has held true over the last few cycles. As you can see in 2021, we've got a score down here from 0 to 10. I'm just going to zoom out of this because you can't see the chart properly, but in the previous cycle we were hitting huge MVRV scores, around 7, guys. And where are we now? We've actually retraced. We were still below 2, so this is how much the market has actually got to grow. So we're way off, kind of like taking profits on Bitcoin, guys. Way off. And that is just kind of put it in perspective, guys. This is pretty much shows you every single time, so market value versus realized value Z. Come and have a look at this, look into bitcoin.com and just track it, because we're below 2. When I'm going to start thinking about selling my positions is when we hit this particular red zone here. Green zones are the best time to buy, and it has always been the best time to buy when we've hit these green zones. Obviously we're still above these green zones, but we're nowhere near the red. When we start trickling towards 6, I'd be seriously considering to be DCAing out of your positions massively. And when we hit this red marker here, we want to be out of our positions, guys. So this is a key indicator that you need to save to come and have a look at that, guys. The other indicator that I want to show you today, guys, is the pi cycle top indicator, and this is really going to show us when we should be getting out of this particular market. Now, by all means, I'm not a massively technical guy, so realistically, like, I just need a few indicators that I can easily look at, and I can tell when the market is, when I need to get out of these coins, guys. That's realistically what I need. I need a couple of indicators that are very easy to read and that can easily show me when I need to get out of this market, guys. I don't need to overcomplicate it. I'm not saying you should overcomplicate it either. What you should do is come on here, just do what I've told you to do, and then, you know, make your own decisions based on that. So the pi cycle top indicator, I'm just going to quickly put this on here. So let's get rid of that because I don't know why the hell I did that. Quickly take that off. So guys, this is realistically going to tell us when the top of the market is. It's previously done it in 2021. If I zoom out of here, it told us this, the moving average is crossed. That's all you need to really know. And to simplify that down even more, guys, this orange or gold line has crossed the green line, and that is indicating a time when you need to get out of the market. And where are we now? We're still nowhere near that. I still think we've got multiple months in order to accumulate and to ride our profits. So that's where we are in terms of the pi cycle top indicator. So come and download that, check it out. That, along with the Bitcoin market dominance, they're brilliant indicators to show you where we are, along with MVRV. The next thing I wanted to show you is just like a short-term kind of thing. Where are we in the market in terms of the short term? And I do believe, obviously, we're building at massive liquidation levels at the nearly $72,000 range, guys, and that would liquidate immediately 1.25 and then 2.5. I think we've got around 8 million or something, 8 billion, sorry, in leverage positions all throughout here. So in personal opinion, I do think we might wick down, and then we will potentially see this push up all the way into around the $70,000 to $72,000 region very shortly, guys. Now I hope that is the case, but I still think it is a while before we're going to see alt season, so to speak. And just in put things in perspective as well, we had a look at this graph probably around 4 months ago, 3-4 months ago. As you can see, when everyone was talking about meme coins, everyone in the market was euphoric. We can see that retail actually did start to get in the market. So retail actually started to get into the market at around the 3rd to the 9th of March, and that's very consistent with actually what we saw in terms of people making money on Solana meme coins, guys. So the 3rd to the 9th of March, retail was starting to come into the market. And since we've had this big correction in terms of Bitcoin, retail has come all the way out of the market. We're all the way back down to 23. As you can see, peak bull cycle in 2021, we reached the maximum of 100 level, guys. And now we're all the way back down at 23. So retail have come out of the market, like we've seen down here as well with spike. We've seen multiple spikes throughout the Bitcoin cycle, but we've seen a big spike, 53. Everyone's thinking Bitcoin's going to the moon, we're going to make loads of money. And then we've seen a massive correction. And it's not even been that big, it's only been about a 20% correction, and then retailers lost the plot and come out of the market. So we're nowhere near the top of the market, nowhere near. Retail isn't even in the market. Institutional investors are the ones pushing the price up and manipulating the price as of these moments, guys. The other thing I wanted to talk to you about today was, I like to track YouTube views, guys, and just see where retail is as well. It just gives me an indication of where we are on the cycle. Normally, the key things to look for as a top signal would obviously, I'll be looking at the pi top indicator. That would be the first thing I'll be looking at. Where are we in terms of that? The second thing is MVRV. I'll be confirming the pi cycle indicator with MVRV, which I've just shown you, guys. The next thing I would be looking at is where we are in terms of the Coinbase app on the App Store. If Coinbase app is really high up, I know we're going to get very towards the top of the cycle, guys. The last thing I want to look at now is Social Blade. So if you come over to Social Blade basically tracks YouTube views and subscribers of the big YouTubers. For an example, Altcoin Daily, I absolutely love Altcoin Daily and suggest you subscribe to his channel. But the key thing here, guys, is that if we take a look at the amount of subscribers Altcoin Daily actually had at peak bull cycle in 2021, which is September 2021, September to October, he was getting an average of 50 to 70,000 subscribers per calendar month, guys, which is absolutely crazy. It's phenomenal. Like, that is absolutely crazy. And as you can see, during the bear market and during the dip off, we saw the subscribers per month drop off substantially, 10,000, all the way down to 0 subscribers, below 10,000 basically. And as you can see here, September 10,000, back down to 0 October. As you can see, we've started to have a little bit of peak, which is adding up towards what we saw in Google Trends earlier on, which I showed you, 20,000 subscribers per month. And here we go, end of March. This is when everyone was getting euphoric. The market's euphoric. We had retail come into the market at a short notice. People are talking about stupid meme coins, making all this money on Solana meme coins, and then we hit a 40,000 subscriber month, guys. And what's happened now? This lines up perfectly if you just kind of stay with me, guys. 40,000 subscribers in the month of March, and we've dropped down to 10,000 subscribers. It wouldn't surprise me if this month we were at a net 0, guys. It wouldn't surprise me if we were at 0, less than 10,000 subscribers for Altcoin Daily this particular month, because all retail is out of the market at these current levels, guys. And as you can see, this is in the end of April, 10,000. And where were we before? If we go into Google Trends, at the end of May, so is the lowest position. And obviously that tallies up nicely with the chart I've just shown you. So in summary, guys, personally think we've got a long way to go in terms of alt season being a thing. We've got to see market dominance reach its peak of probably around 60 to 65%, and then we'll see a retrace down, and then from these particular levels, Bitcoin will be around the $100,000 range. We'll see the market dominance coming back down. Once Bitcoin reaches around that range, we'll see market dominance come back down, and then our altcoins can run. So please, if you've stayed in for this long, in the market for this long, do not sell your bags. The best is yet to come, guys. And it's been a bit of a different video today. I've brought you a few more different viewpoints instead of like looking at degen altcoins, guys. But this is where I believe we are in the market. If you please like and subscribe, it means a lot to me. And I will see you tomorrow with another video, guys. Cheers.